Hi everyone, welcome to our group presentation. We are from group 11. The member are Agustriani, Budi, Devi, Wahyu, and me myself, Sherwin. Have you ever gone and went to the restaurant and thought, the food was okay, but was it really worth for the price? That's kind of everyday question we explore in our research. We focus on restaurant XXX or restaurant Triple X in Jakarta, and we studied what makes customer feel satisfied. We look beyond the food and focus on service quality and price perception. That was two factors that truly shape the overall experience. To measure the service quality, we use a model called ServQual, which breaks into down into 5 parts. The first one is tangible. Tangible is physical look and feel. Second one is reliability, that is delivering what promised. Third part is responsiveness, that is how fast and helpful the staff are. Fourth aspect is assurance, that is trust and professionalism. And the last part is empathy, it's personal care and attention. So our research aims to answer two key questions. First, how does each of these service dimensions affect customer satisfaction? And the last, how does the price perception make that effect stronger or weaker? We believe in this research can help both academic and restaurant owners to understand what really matters to customer and how to improve it.
Let's now talk about the theories behind our research. Don't worry, I'll keep it simple and straight to the point. So first, we use a popular model called ServQual. It was created to measure service quality based on 5 main dimensions. Tangibles, how the restaurant looks, clean and uniform also lighting. Reliability, do they do what they promise? Responsiveness, are they quick and helpful when you need something? Assurance, do the staff seem confident and trustworthy? 5 is empathy, do they treat you like a real person, not just another customer? These 5 things shape how we feel about the service. Now let's talk about customer satisfaction. It's pretty simple. When your experience is better than what you expected, you are satisfied. If not, you feel disappointed. It's not just about food, it's the whole experience. But there's the thing, price perception plays a huge role. Imagine getting great service but then seeing a crazy high bill. You probably feel frustrated, right? So price can totally change how people judge service. That's why in our research, we're not just looking at service quality alone, we're also looking at how price perception moderates the relationship between service and satisfaction. In our conceptual model, service quality is the independent variable, customer satisfaction is the dependent variable, and price perception is the moderator. This helps us to see a big picture, how everything connects.
Now let's talk about how we actually ran the research yep, the methodology part. We used a quantitative approach, meaning we worked with numbers, not interviews or observations. The goal was to explain the relationship between service quality, price perception, and customer satisfaction. The design was explanatory because we weren't just describing things, we wanted to figure out why and how these things are connected. Our target, customers who have visited restaurant XXX in Jakarta. But we didn't pick just anyone. We used something called purposive sampling, which means we selected people based on a specific criteria. They had to have eaten at the restaurant in past 3 months, so the experience was still fresh in their minds. For the sample size, we followed a standard rule, at least 10 times the number of indicators. Since we had 30 indicators, we aimed for at least 300 respondents. Now about our tool, we use a questionnaire with a 5-point Likert scale from strongly disagree to strongly agree. Here's what we measured. Service quality, 22 items based on the 5 serve quality dimensions. And then price perceptions. 4 items about fairness, value for money, and comparison with other restaurants. And the last, customer satisfactions.
Now let's talk about how we made sure our data was trustworthy and valid. Because we thought that the whole study wouldn't mean much. First, we tested validity and reliability. For validity, we use confirmatory factor analysis or CFA to check if its question truly measure what it was supposed to. For reliability, we looked at things like Chrome-based alpha and composite reliability, and we made sure all the scores were above 0.7, which means the data is consistent and solid. Now for the fun part, data analysis. We use Smart PLS, a software that helps us run structural equation model or SEM. SEM is great because it lets us test multiple relationships at once, even complex ones, like moderation effect. That's how we check if price perception actually changes the relationship between service quality and satisfaction. For collecting data, we use 2 methods. 1. Online questionnaire quick and efficient. 2. Face-to-face interview to make sure people understood the question and we could get better responses. We also followed all the basic research ethics like 1. Getting informed consent, keeping all data confidential, making sure there was no risk for disclosure for participants. So overall, we made sure the study was both technically strong and ethically sound. Up next, my teammate will wrap things up with the research schedule, challenges, and what this study actually means in the real world.
Alright, let's bring everything together. First of all, is this research feasible and relevant? Absolutely. Service quality and customer satisfaction are big issues in the restaurant industry, especially in competitive urban areas like Jakarta. Restaurant managers need to understand what really matters to their customer. We plan this study over 11 weeks. Week 1 until week 2, we do literature review. Week 3 until 4, we design and testing our questionnaire. Week 5 until 7, we collect the data. Week 8 until 9, we do data analysis. Week 10 until 11, we do the final report writing. Of course, we experience some challenges. The biggest one, I think, that's getting enough people to respond to our questionnaire. Our solution, we use a mix of online and face-to-face methods. And even we offer a small incentive to increase the participation. Now, let's talk about the impact. Theoretically, our study combines 2 strong models, search goal and price perception, into a single framework that help future researchers explore customer satisfactions in more detail. Practically, restaurant owners can use our findings to improve service quality and manage pricing in a way that actually boosts customer satisfaction and loyalty. Bottom line, good service matters, but fair pricing makes that good service feel even better. Thanks for watching, and we hope our research helped you see restaurant service from a fresh perspective.